We got infinite AP, awesome possum, as easy as that. In this video, I have an infinite VAT build for you guys. Now, the build is really simple. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna do the fights so you can see how we have just infinite VAT. And then after that, I will show you everything and explain how this actually works so you can do it yourself. Now, I have to admit, this is not the best build for like the highest amount of damage. That's why it's not gonna be my main build. I will still like use canned coffee and stuff, but this is like for lazy people. It's like really nice. If you don't like to spam coffee and you cannot get lots of coffee to use and stuff, then this build is gonna be really good for you. So now you just wanna get rid of that guy's shield. I don't have reflex, but that's why it's like only the ricochet. I gotta count on that ricochet and the dragon to take down his shield. Come on, Guardian. Come on. And beautiful. And now, as you can see, we just have infinite AP. As you can see, like, we just don't lose AP. We got infinite AP, awesome possum, as easy as that. Now, I forgot to reload my weapons, so I think I should run to this shelter. I could have killed him, but actually, I forgot. It's not reloaded? Okay. I could have killed him with one go, but I didn't know I have 100 bullets in my weapon. Let me equip the dragon. We're doing like a good amount of damage as well, huh? We're doing like 2000 damage per hit, but the thing is, if it was my other build, I would have done 4,000 to 5,000 damage per hit. That's why I like that other build more than this one. I think I should go back over there, is better. So this build is still like not weak, don't get me wrong. Like when I say damage wise is not the best, this because of that other build is like just stronger. You do like 4,000 to 5,000 damage, but this one we still do 2,000 damage, close to 3,000 damage, as you can see. So it is still very powerful. And infinite AP, no spamming, can't coffee, no nothing. So it is very like, for average player, this build is more than good. It's like crazy. Okay, so I'm back at my camp. Like I said, this build is very good, but it's not my favorite build, only because the other one, like, it's easy for me to get consumable. I just love getting consumable and use it. It's something that I enjoy. I know some people hate, but I personally enjoy, so it's not a big problem for me to do that. If I don't use any damage boost on that other build, I will do about like 4,000 damage per shot. But this one is still very good. We did like 2,300 damage, something like that per shot. You saw it. So now I'm gonna explain how to actually get this. First of all, this is my Gatling plasma. Just get a Gatling plasma like this one. And something very important, you want to make sure you have 50% critical damage, not faster fire rate, because faster fire rate will use way more AP than this one, the critical damage. So you do not want that faster fire rate. Make sure it's 50% critical damage or explosive or anything that you like, but not faster fire rate, because faster fire rate will consume way more AP. And then after that, the last star, make sure it is conductor. Now, the only important thing is that conductor. That's what gives you AP actually. So make sure you have that conductor there as well. And then after that, on your power armor, make sure 2 of them is rejuvenated. If you want to have like some exact build as mine, you can like do it different way, but this is the way that I do it and it is working for me. So the way that I do it is I have 2 rejuvenator, that is 1, and that is 2 rejuvenator, and the rest is limit breaking. As you can see, limit breaking, all of them. And then on the second star, some of them, 3 of them is luck and 2 of them is agility. This one is luck, this one is agility, this one is luck, this one is agility, and this one is luck. So get that exact one and it's gonna be like mine. And I have troubleshooter union set, which is very good for the raid troubleshooter. For the first boss, it will protect you. and Union set because you have lots of poison damage. So basically this is the best power armor for the raid. And then after that, this is my serums as well. Lots of time I forget to show you guys the serum, so good thing this time I didn't forget. This is my serum. I use like the serum to get rid of 100% negative effect of the serum, and I don't have class freak here, so I'm not using class freak. But if you don't use the serum, make sure you're using class freak. And then after that, one very important thing you have to make sure, you see my AP, that is very important. Make sure your AP is 400 to 500. Like 400 above is good, but anything less than 400, this build won't work for you. So you have to make sure your AP is higher than 400. I will recommend like 450 is very good, 440 is still good, then up to 500 is very good, because if not, the conductor won't recharge your AP enough for you to have like infinite VAT. Otherwise it's not going to be infinite. You have to make sure that your AP is high enough, and that's the reason I like the other build. On the other build I literally have 100 AP. I think it's like about 160 AP, but the reason for that, because I put all of the point and everything towards damage, not towards like boosting my AP and having conductor. I have like pinpointer and I put my point towards damage. And now for the perk cards, on strength I have the heavy gunner perks and traveling pharmacy with this perk card. This perk card is really awesome. Make sure you use it. Just because of this perk card you will do way more DPS. You may not like notice it, but with this perk card, the snake, usually when the snake attacks you, you will get staggered, but if you have this perk card you won't get staggered and you will do way more DPS. So this perk card is awesome. And then on perception I have this 2 perk card. Then in endurance we have this stuff. You really don't need adamantium skeleton, because if you stay in power armor you don't need that, but I do like get out of power armor a lot. If you don't have power armor, definitely make sure to have this perk card, but if you have power armor, this perk card is not necessary. Then in charisma we have those perk cards. In intelligence we have these perk cards, and in agility we have these perk cards. And now on luck we have these perk cards. And now for the legendary perk card, over here I have this perk card. This is really like nothing special. I am solo, that's why I equipped this one, but if not, I usually equip the taking one for the team. It is awesome. It is like really good. Make sure if you are not solo, definitely use this perk card. Is really good. So first perk card we say taking one for the team, and the rest is these specials. And that's it, guys. I believe I showed you everything you need to know. And one thing about the Gatling Plasma I forgot to tell you, the 3rd star has to be less VAT for your build to work. This build is awesome. You do a little bit less DPS than the other one that I run with canned coffee, which I will show you. This build right now is appearing on the screen, so go watch that build. It is crazy. We do way more damage than this build actually, but you have to spam canned coffee, which that one is actually, to be honest, my favorite build.